Welcome, anime fans. It's Vinland Saga, the ending. So we are two. This is going to be the episode what 23, right? Yeah,
Believe so,
20,
yeah.
yeah, 23. What it is that Finland finally makes it at home. He finally gets to see he hasn't seen in I think it's approximately 16 years, right? It makes him about 20 years old when he came. So 16 years that he's been home. It was so to tell you the truth, to tell you it was a pretty good episode. To the shore, Leafin is basically telling them, hey, you know, these people are your kinsmen and go see them. They're waiting for you. He goes and they're like, man, we don't recognize you at all. He is a different person, right? Inside and out, right? He's like, they don't recognize him at all. And then you're whose son? And he's like, I'm Thorfin. Man, yeah, we don't know. And he's like, my mother is Helga, and my sister is like, oh, well, Helga's like right over here. Like, go talk to her if that's your sister. Goes up to Yuba, and Yuba is like, hey, I'm your brother. And she's like, oh, my brother died years ago, and like drop kicks him right there, right? For lying, right? And he's like, no, really, other. And like, yeah, really, he's dead. Like, all right. And she drop kicks him again. So he ends up, leaving her alone. He's like lamenting on the shores. And Ethan goes up to, hey, let's go see your mom. She'll recognize you, right? And he walks up to the little shack and he walks up there and to them, and they're like, hey man, you sure your mom's gonna really recognize you? Your mom's really gonna recognize you? It's and hey, yeah, you're right. I've been away for a long time. I barely recognize my sister's face. More are they gonna recognize me? So he walks on the door. He'll go opens the door. Bug died, if you know, the one Leafin was Thorfin. So Bug Guy goes, Mom, I'm home. Shut up, and Hilga was right at Thorfin, and then Thorfin, she recognizes Thor's father. Thor recognized that, direct correlation. And so instead, she starts to cry. He breaks that touching moment. It was really, really good. But it's about Mappa. This is why I hate Mappa so much, is because they look in this outfit, right? They pan out and their faces are all, animation like and but as zoom in, you start to see Hilga's age. She is that 69-year-old mom, or that not 60, but like 50s and 60-year-old mom. Her wrinkles in her face, the wrinkles in her hands is of someone who's worked the land, right? So the hands are all cut up and marred and everything. And it's orphan, like, man, get that sis from Mappa, and that I really like from Mappa. Like, is so beautiful, so much detail, and that is so great to see. Once again, you have to remove that last action and all that and drama and put together, and just watch this as a drama. Really did end like a drama. And so to the house, they talked and everything. They go through everything, and Thorfinn basically tells them from A to B, right? So he gets in the house. He's playing with her grandchildren, and then Ari joins the conversation. He walks in. He goes, "Mother, like he's like, hey, her Thorfin's back, and he was the 16-year-old boy that battled with Thor. And they remember Thor's young for this, and he's like, "Nah, I'm 16. I'm gonna be, so might as well do it now than later, right?" And he agree with your fighting spirit. He's like, "All right, come on." So they go on board and everything. So his life was saved by Thor, that special connection with the Thorfin family. So that being said, he goes and he ends up marrying Yva, which is Thor's older sister, Thorfin's older sister, and so Yva comes inside. Hey, what are you doing here? And everybody's like, "This is your brother." He's like, "Oh, okay," and like drop kicks him again, like straight into the wall, right? Like completely knocked. And he's like, so the little goofy moment ends, and he sits him down, and he basically tells him the day that he left, his father, Ascalon, uncle, Orkill. He tells him the story, all the battles, all the people. He started doing those parallel shots of his father, how his father had the weight of all the people. And then, like, you start to make those similes. So, like, oh man, you're not really catching the retrospect of the whole entire. We understand the retrospect of everything. We understand. Oh, it's almost like I said, right? He's going back to where he be. This is the hero's journey. It's the class journey. I mean, there's no getting around it, right? It's the classic of the hero's journey. It comes full circle. I understand where his storytelling. Go ahead, man.
No. I was saying in full circle.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So it's journey. So it is great. I'm gonna say what was is that we were lied to, saying Thorfin was this action series. We flipped the script, and because we're not knowing this, right? It's like ease into this drama. You didn't have to like Farmland 2.0 or 3.0 for the first, like ease into this. That's the kind of thing that we were griping about this. Like, this is a 24 episode thing, and maybe 6 were good. Like 6 were God, this is like action. This is good. It has everything that we're looking for. Like 6 of them, right? And that's lower episodes. There was a lot of they're really just filler episodes. Like they're filler episodes, right? So appreciate Mappa's animation. We appreciate Mappa's style. We appreciate Mappa, all of what Mappa did, right? But what we didn't appreciate was, like I said, not allowing into the hero's journey correctly. Just dumping us in this long drawn, us out of action that we just all 22 episodes into. That's what we have. So that being said, the hero's journey is complete. He basically tells them that, hey, he wants to go to Vinland. Vinland are terms for the new world, right? So he wants to find this new world, right? And Walt says, yeah, you're going to need ships, you're going to need money, you're going to need food, you're going to need crew, you need a lot of stuff before you're like, and then Leafin was like, and I'm on board. You got me. So they were like, we good. So they get it. They get the money together. They get this together, and Thorfin cuts his hair back down, and he walks out looking like, I think, man, like I don't know, as a clue, like what do they call them? Escaping my mind. They're like the doubles, like like a stand-in. Yeah. They're gonna use him like a double because he's just like the dead. Right? So he walks out of there. he's like, all right, let the journey begin. Then it ends. So rating this episode, it's a 4.5 episode. I think they did a great note. Now, I do have about the season, right? But like you can chalk this up to as one of the better episodes that won. All in all, Thorfin, I didn't like this season 2 at like all. It was a chore to watch a lot of this. Like I had to force my watch this because it's not going to be up to par of season 1 every single for all those haters out there, bandwagon that we love it and everything, and that I seriously now have to question yours. Like I really do. I have to say, what is your favorite top 10s? Like because you Oshinoko, right? That's what I'm saying. Like if you're one, like I gotta question, like what's going on, right? So that being said, or you're like Yamada Love 99 is your number one anime. Like, come on now. I'm not watching the same anime. So that being said, to wrap it up, yes, this episode B- on the whole entire season. It's like average 5 stars on this whole entire season. It wasn't very good for me. Hopefully season 3 is like comes out knocking out the gate, like like New Island and like I don't know why everybody Native Americans and stuff like that, but there were warring tribes, man. They were not like sitting there like we kumbaya around this fireplace together. It's like they're called scalping for a reason. They invented scalping for a reason. It's like they're battle hardened people. That's all indigenous people. That's all like indigenous people, because it's the way you survive, man. It's like you can't live in utopia when you're next door to chop your head off and then put it on a pike and then send it to their god. Like
you're thinking too much. You're thinking too much into it, Andrew. We saw Kumbaya Vikings this whole season.
Right.
Lay down your swords and let's head back. No pillaging. So I'm expecting some more farming.
They're gonna hit the shores in like they're gonna do in Canada, like sitting there like among each other. Like we live in a disruptor, That's like, dude, like that's not how things work in that time of era, man. Simple facts, man. But like I said, I'm not an absolutist. Of course, there were some out there that were peaceful, loving, and they didn't last very long. The Comanches and the Apaches is because they rivaled and took the Americas. There's a reason why they call Apache war. So, that being said, check it out, see for yourself, let us know what you think. Other than that, that's good. Thorfin, man. The retrospective, man. Minus go in, if you watch first season, look at it as a drama. Go artistic eye versus a anime. You'll be pleasantly surprised. For anything hardcore, this is gonna be it. Season. If you want hardcore, watch season. And it had a lot. It balanced the drama and the action. That's it, man. That's it for more Thorfin. No more. So season 3 is like next year, maybe. It's projected like 2023, maybe hitting 4. It's like it's a long way. It's like not even yet how far back they are. So like it'll be a while. Y'all forget about season 2. Like, dang, man, this is slow.
Yeah.
So, that never forget. It would always be ingrained in my. So, Nick, what overall this whole season? What was your reaction to it,
man? I loved how you said we were bamboozled, stooped from season 1 to season 2. I get it. Character development. I get it. You wanted to tell a story. We changed our lens of this anime maybe like 8 episodes in. We were like, they're just farming. Cool. They're just farming, having fun on the plane, and just farming up a storm. All right, that's cool. And then it started giving us drama. It started giving us, some little action here and there. But I don't know if I've seen an anime where it's drastically changed everything it did from one season to another as much as this one did. And I'm not saying it was a bad season per se of like not having anything quality good. I will not say that it will be on my grill anytime. I will definitely not be rewatching this whole season. I'm all right. I've seen it once. I'm good. There's no part of me that's like, man, I really want to binge this, Not happening. None of those tweets of this changed my life. It didn't change my life. It made me, I guess if you want to say it did, it made me realize that I can really waste my time on some anime at times when there's others out there. And yeah, this is one of those. I like your grade. You said it was like a D, right? I'm gonna give it that. Yeah,
I gave it a benefit of doubt. B minus.
Oh, B minus. All right.
Yeah, B.
I could
B minus. B.
I could see that because looking at it from a whole, drama and all that, storytelling. Okay, I'll give it that. Artwork, nice. But everything else,
it almost sits on that verge of B minus. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a S tier. It's not A tier. Yeah, I give it that. I agree with that. That's
so a lot of animes that make this mistake. Nick, it's just another example. Shield Hero. Shield Hero season 1 was banging. Season 2, what the heck? Just a wall, So, I mean, a lot of animes have that reputation of bombs.
Okay, let me rephrase this. This is the only anime where I haven't looked at what other people say before I watched it.
Oh,
and I watched it as it came out. This was the only one because Sword Hero, I did read on that. Sword Art Online, I read up on that. Like, there's a few of them where I'm like, I don't know if I want to waste my time watching this right now. I'm gonna move on. And I was like,
I was bad. Season 2 for Sword Hero was like, that's the kind of feeling I'm hoping Jobless Reincarnation doesn't fall in. Season 1 is so good. Follow up on that, I don't even know, man. Like, I'm terrified. Well, it is a time skip, yeah. But it's
I know.
terrifying. It's no joke. It really is terrifying. So, man. So, hey, go jump on all our stuff out there in the hemisphere, man. So go like and sure that you click the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't. It's summertime, so we got a lot of stuff coming out, and we're waiting until like July, the mid-July, early July, like second week of July. That's when rolling. Man, jiu-jitsu's all that. It's gonna be hot on the grill. So, man, it is hot here, man. We are in the hundreds, so that grill is gonna be the 200 to 300. So it's gonna be out. Are gonna be doing some fun, y'all. Nobody answered my question, so yeah. And man, if y'all do like a really great comment, y'all like us, subscribe, something nice for y'all, man. But that being said, you gotta go in there, man. You gotta like, subscribe, and you gotta comment. So y'all, that being said, man, make sure you on Twitter, LinkedIn. Hey, that's for work. Twitter. Everything. Hey, I throw
Everything.
It's on LinkedIn. I don't care. We all there too.
We're on everything.
TikTok and YouTube. Make sure you jump on there. Okay, guys. Thank y'all for watching, and we're gone.
Later.
How much I'm working for this? I swear my dreams are too important.